And we are live. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the 162nd episode of the Anarchimedes Show. It is August 27th, 2025 at 9:01 a.m. in the morning here in the land of the burning sun. And we have part 2 of the Balrog build set 10367. 10367 from Lego, available online. Link is in the description below. And let's get things going. We have 5 bags to get through, so we're gonna have to move with alacrity, as it were. Or we break it up into 3 parts. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's quite all right. So I didn't quite understand this until recently, but I'm messing with my setup here. The need to multitask or to have multi stimuli going on. That's okay. My I don't watch the stream myself, but my alter ego does. Monitors the stream. So, in any case, let's get things switched around. Let's switch over to the overhead cam and change and change things over to the behind the scenes cam so I can spin around. We're getting a nice shadow here from the bottles in the window coming through. Hopefully that doesn't get too distracting, but we'll go ahead and start bag 5, the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. I think this channel for me has more, I don't know, it's more authentic than my other channel, which is my personal private channel or account on YouTube. Okay, moving on. Step 5. Bag 5. Step 107. Bag 5. We begin the build. We have to build the other frame as well as the Balrog itself, which I know I'm looking forward to the Balrog. And so I'm sure other people are wanting to see that come together. I should throw a shade up in that window if it wasn't such a pain. If I wasn't so lazy. Okay. That piece there. And this one here. this one. And that. And this. Here. And these two studs stacked on top of each other right there. Oh, don't break the piece you're trying to put together. And then a 1x3. Where are you hiding? There you are. That could attach here. Now we panel this up. Okay. That is all good. Moving on to step 113. Set that aside. Start building this. Okay, and now we panel it. And then this goes on here. Go there, and this here. Okay, 116. They're doing the same, nearly the same thing in gray. There we go. Okay. That. And there's another. And one from underneath, like that. Wait a second. What did I miss? I skipped 117. I am skipping steps here, not paying attention. Now we are at where 118. This piece, which will go on back here. Okay, 2 by 2. And this, and one of these. And this piece, this light tan piece, that needs to go in here. And that gets covered up. Another finial piece. It's spelled like finale, but I don't think it's pronounced like finale. Okay, here we go. Now we're paneling this side. And some of this side. The Pillars of Moria. This doesn't seem right. I shouldn't have an extra 1x4. I feel like that should go somewhere. But I'm not seeing anywhere where it would go. What did I use? I have a 1x4. I don't think that was in the bag. So going through each step and looking at the pieces required. A dark gray 1x4. I don't see it. Okay, we're just going to set that aside. I think we are done with that. I don't know why we have that extra 1x4. But we're moving on to bag 6. Maybe that 1x4 will be needed later. Okay. Let's see. Next piece. All right. And so remember, if you like Lego, if you like this kind of content, if you like live streams like this, if you like this stream, hit that thumbs up button. A thumbs up is why we do these things. The likes and the subs. We're coming up on a year. 1 year streaming on YouTube. And we are 10 subs away, 10 subscribers away from hitting 100 subscribers. And that would be kind of fun. We'll see if it happens. I'm not pushing it for it. I'm not going to push and try for it, but it would be fun to see if we hit 100 subscribers by the time we hit the 1 year mark. That would be a fun thing to see happen. Next, we need another one of these and a gray stud. So interesting to see with the choice of filler bricks whenever you're it's a brick that's not going to be seen, that's covered up. That's always interesting to see what bricks are selected for that purpose. To be covered. Like these round light gray stud down here. It's going to get pretty much covered up, but it's just interesting why that instead of maybe a flat stud, make it look exactly the same as this. But anywho. We will follow the instructions for now. I think they, oh, nope. Okay, there we go. Both 1x4s down here I have. Oh, and then I need another one. I think, yeah, they probably messed up and put it in, maybe, or maybe not. Let's see. We'll see if I run out of 1x4s. Okay. Now that piece is done, we can connect it with this one, like so. That's this is what I want. Okay, now we start paneling in black. And make sure we're following the layout here. Okay, am I missing something here? Yes, I missed something. Missed these two pieces. There we go. Now this makes sense. And then these here. Yeah, we are almost together. And almost ready to start on the Balrog, I think. Oh, have that right. That way. Okay, now for some of the beginning the fire pieces. And then this one here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can attach the little licks of the fire. All right. Now. There we go. There. And let's see. There. There we go. And there. The first lick of fire. Mirror of the other side. Like this. Oh, this is probably terrible trying to see on the screen. That's done. Ready to go in place. The second lick of fire. That looks like the picture. Okay, and that one will go in here. We are coming along. All right, this should be the last lick of fire. I missed a step. I missed another step. We're going to finish this. We're going to put this fire on. And then I'm going to go back because I missed a step. I'm missing steps all over the place today. Keep skipping steps. Okay, I need to put these trim pieces on. But somehow I missed that step. Before we started the fire. This step 151 I missed. And it even has the little Balrog quote from the movie, "Be on your guard, there are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world," Gandalf says. Okay, putting on the trim. The decorative pieces here. Oh, I missed. These need to go on. What was this piece? So these can go on this way. There we go. Now that's ready to attach. Yeah, we missed those. Yeah. No excuse. No excuse. No excuse. There we go. It closes up nicely. Opens up well. You can see that. And then opens up. Oh, we knocked over Gandalf. Bag 7. Here we go. Right, what are we building now? Yes, we begin the Balrog. A Balrog, a demon of the ancient world. This foe is beyond any of you. Run! Gandalf says. And it says that right there. Okay, and a red or orange fire piece. Now, okay. Now we're starting to get into some of the technical pieces, the technic pieces. There, and then this piece. Okay, now we're here. Pay attention to what and I'm saying this to myself, not to anyone watching. Pay attention to what we're doing. Because we use the royal we. There's one. You just need to build another. There you go, 2 of those built. They are going on here. Oh, is this for the Balrog's wings? That would be pretty cool. There we go. Together. Oh. And the dogs are going crazy. Apparently some other dog walked in front of the yard, down the sidewalk. I assume. I don't know for sure, but seems the most likely thing to have happened. And this here, like that. Okay. Build 2 of these. There's 1. There's 2. These are going right here. I'm going to be very interested to know how posable this Balrog is when it's all done. Okay. 168. No, 167. Make sure we stay on the correct step. Something doesn't look right, though. It's not right because I built it wrong. I'm using the brick separator. This isn't supposed to be on a 2x3, it's supposed to be on a 2x4. But we caught our mistake. We caught our mistake. We weren't too far into it before we caught it. Okay, now we make another. Next, we build whatever we're building, not sure. We're building a Balrog. We know that. We know that much. Yeah, I think this is the Balrog's torso, and these are for his wings. I'm guessing. Now for the ball. joint. That, and now there we go. Okay. Next. Okay, now not this piece. Where is the piece I'm looking for? This piece. And these two pieces. Now, put together two of these to go here, one for each side. Okay. Hold on to the bricks. And then on this side, we are putting in this piece. Oh yes, this is going to be awesome. The Balrog gets abs. First I need, and I am not seeing it. I see this piece of the hinge. There it is, it's in black. That's why I had a hard time seeing it. Yeah, check that out. Balrog's got abs. It's because he works out. Makes him swole. Okay. Next. Okay, now one of these going across here. Nope. What happened there? What happened? Let's put the other pieces in first. They'll help secure it. There we go. Balrog's torso. Yeah, he's a pretty good size. He is a pretty good size. I'm really interested to compare him to the Sonic Knuckles mech. JBB. Yes, it is one of the coolest characters. Eric, welcome. Both of you, welcome, welcome. I didn't see you. I was too engrossed in what I was doing and didn't see you guys pop into chat. I got the Balrog. The Balrog of Morgoth. A Balrog of Morgoth. Durin's Bane, to be particular, if we're talking about any specific Balrog. Okay, where am I? What am I doing? Yes, I am thoroughly distracted. I am very much diverted. Okay, now won't fit. That won't fit. Did I do something wrong? I don't think I did, but that won't fit. Oh, wait. Have it going in this way. Okay, that does fit. That fits weird. That fits weird. Okay. Oh, it's the Balrog's hunch. He's a hunchback. He slouches. Like me. Missing pieces. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah. I've only had one Lego set have a missing piece. And then when I got ready to order it, they were no longer available. That one piece was no longer available. I need to double check. Maybe I can still order it. But it was one piece off of a Speed Champions set. On to bag 8. Bag 8. We are 1 hour into the stream. 2 bags to go. We can do this. Okay. A lot of black pieces coming up. Oh, nice. So now you have a backup. You can build some other weird stuff with the extra pieces from the backup. The Brickcraft sets, I am pleasantly surprised with. Haven't had an issue with yet. That's when the Bender, my Futurama sets came from. Okay, here we go. A lot of black pieces, a lot of little black pieces. This piece. There, and then another. Put that all together. Those and this one. Fit more parishioners into the church building. That was a dream of mine once. It was to find an old church building or an old school and make it into a home, live in it. One of the teenage fantasies of mine, teenage dreams. Probably just to be weird. Okay. making his legs? We are making his legs. Or it sure looks like we're making his legs. Okay, next one. We're going to make the other side. Alright, another 1x3. Where are you hiding? Black 1x3. School building would be a huge house. Unless it was like an old school building. Old school, you know. You could have your whole extended family live there. Have a compound. I'm weird that way. And then you find out that your whole extended family doesn't want to live that close to you. And you're the weird one. Alright, I need another 1x3. Where are you hiding? Why can I not see you? Alright, not under there. Those are not 1x3s. There it is. Found it. I wasn't missing it. There we go. Okay. No, actually, I would, right now, in this day and age, and the cost of housing, at least here where I live, a big school and have your whole extended family live in there would probably work out. Might work out fairly well. What am I doing? I'm hunting for a piece. That's what I'm doing. There it is. It was hiding from me. Trying to hide from me. Yeah, if everyone was able to pitch in, it just depends. A lot of it would just depend on how much you could get the property for. But it's a fun idea. I've always wanted a big house where I could get lost in it as well. I like to pace, so I like to have room to pace. Is a lot of it. I've always wanted the big house I could wander around in, putter around in. Where I could have room to do weird stuff like this without having to move all my Legos somewhere else in order to clear up the bench. They're all sitting on the kitchen counter right now, in case you're wondering. let's see, where is that other piece I need? All sitting on the kitchen counter. If you want to see the other Legos in the background, watch the other streams. This is a good plug here. A good segue to our plug for subscribing to our channel or going back and watching the old videos. But they're long. I won't force you to do that. Where's that piece I'm looking for? There it is. And drop it and lose it again amidst all the black. Yeah, the Lego sets build up, and they build up really fast. Especially if you're trying to build them for content on a stream. I've been thinking I might have to disassemble some and put them away to make room for other ones as I build. Or clear off one of the bookshelves. There we go. Balrog's thighs. His meaty thighs. Okay, that and this. Next up. This is the Balrog's kneecap. What are we building here? Balrog's foot. He's got short legs. Oh yeah, we are building his feet. Okay. We gotta build two of them. Two of them. This piece. No, that's okay. That and this. That's a pretty beefy foot too. Oh yeah, the big R2D2. Yeah, some of those big, especially those UCS, the Ultimate Collector Series sets, get pricey. Like I said in the previous stream, I was looking at one for the A-Wing, and I wanted to say it was like $300 or $400 used, but still in box. But that's not in the budget today. We won't be doing that today. Ain't nobody got time for that. There's one. Where is the other? There it is. But that big R2-D2 would be cool. It'd be really cool. I keep thinking of getting an R2 because they have some of the smaller ones. I've got a couple of smaller of the ones, smaller R2s, but I have not done it yet. I've not pulled the trigger on that one. What am I looking for? A little right angle. There's one. There they are. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you mean. And that's what I'm really excited about with the Brickcraft ones I've seen in the stores. They're good quality builds. They're totally compatible with Lego, and they're half the price of Lego. I would love to see them give Lego a little run for their money and get them to lower their prices a bit. And I can understand some of it. I've done some manufacturing. I know a little bit of what manufacturing costs are, but when you're dealing with in quantities that they are, that Lego's dealing in, they're making a good profit on it. But there's nothing wrong with making a good profit on it. But there should also be able to be competition. There we go. 2 feet. Let's attach the Balrog's feet. He can stand. Check that out. Yep, a little competition ain't gonna hurt nobody, especially Lego. So it'd be fun to see something like, I'd love to see Brickcraft take off. I've purchased 2 of their sets. I've purchased the Bender and the Planet Express ship. Maybe I will purchase more. If you want to see those builds, they are in the videos, the live videos page. Okay, and then this. working on arms now, possibly. Oh, maybe. Okay, there, and this goes here. And on the back side, okay, turning back over. All right. One of these, one of these, and one of these. And then okay. Okay, we made his right arm. I know my directions. His right arm. We made the Balrog's right arm. Now we're going to make his hand, I believe. Oh yeah, check out his hand. That's a pretty good claw. There, I want the Balrog standing more upright. Now we start on his other arm. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. go. Okay. This piece. Turn it over. Those. One of those. Go in your home. Okay. All right. That is his left arm. Now we have to do his left hand. There we go. His left hand. The left hand of darkness here. Aha, that's what those are for. His shoulders. Well, stand up. Check that out. That Balrog is pretty awesome. Okay, onto his backside. This and like this. Well, he face planted. Trying to get these on now. There we go. That one's on. Need those in place so we can attach his wings. All right, on to bag 9. Last bag. Last bag. We are on to the last bag. Dog wants my attention for something. I'm not sure what. It's not because he needs to eat. It's not because he needs to go out. Okay, first thing is we have this tail piece. And we need a little yeah. Don't know what the dog needs. I need to find where is that? Where are you? Oh, I'm probably looking in the wrong color. This is what I want, in gray, not in black. There's his tail. Help balance him out a little bit. That's, yeah, the Balrog's impressive. I'm liking the Balrog. Okay. Right angle. Going into this piece like that. And another right angle. Oh, the Lego Gandalf, he comes with the Balrog. So when it's all together, you actually have him standing here on the bridge of Khazad-dûm with the Balrog doing battle with the Balrog. So yes, you got to have a mini Gandalf. We'll stick mini Gandalf over here. That is what the second reason I bought this set is because I needed to have the minifig Gandalf. The other reason I bought the set is because it's the Balrog. And how cool is the Balrog? Okay, that seems a little weird way to build this, but okay, whatever. All right, next up. Okay. It is according to the picture. All right, now those and this go in this will go in here. And then this will go here. That. The mechanism helps the wing foils fold nicely once the book nook is closed. Okay, so this is what helps the wings close. This funky doodad mechanism there. Okay. That. And another one on there. Okay, this. And in here. And then that. And that. Make two of these. Okay. So one will go here, and the other one will go here, making his wings. And 3. Okay. That's a cool wing. There we go. And then we put in these. Another ball joint there. That matches up. This goes on here. Now we attach the wing. Let's go ahead and pull both of them out. We'll go ahead and use this one. Let's see, am I using the right one? It said to use 2. Oh well, I don't think it makes a difference. I really don't think it makes a difference. The wings are the first design. These wings were first designed for the Lego Icons Lord of the Rings Fell Beasts. Okay, so these are the same wings that the Fell Beasts use. Okay, now one of these with that and a little talon. Oh, an extended fight in the Two Towers movie. You have seen the extended version, right? Which I'm sure you have. Let's see, this is going in that way. Okay. 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 See the Balrog, see its wings. Now we have to do the other wing, and then we do its head. And then we will finish it with its head. On with its head. Let's see. Yes, and I love the extended scene. What's funny though, as I was just thinking about this as I was in between the last stream and this one, Gandalf turns to Aragorn, and in the first movie in Fellowship, and when the Balrog's coming and they're trying to hold it back, he's trying to hold it back through the doors, and he comes stumbling back from the doors, and Aragorn comes to help him, and he says, "Go on, swords are no more use here, right?" And then when he's falling with the Balrog, what is he using to fight the Balrog this whole time? His sword. I don't know. I think Gandalf just wanted all the experience points for himself. I'm being facetious. It's like, no, Aragorn, this is my fight. You're not getting in on this. Okay, where are you? Where are you? There you are. this. That here. This goes on there. Part of the folding mechanism. Okay, here we go. Y adapter. A Y fitting. That's a 5. Okay, now we have to build 2 of the deals. Yes. No, it really does. And Gandalf died in the process of taking on the Balrog. So it was no... anyone else would have been snuffed. Okay, where'd that piece go? Where did that go? There it is. Then he fought with the Balrog for days. I think it took him like a week in the books to finish the Balrog. Okay. That looks right. Now we stick it on. And we put the wing on. I can do this. You just have to be smarter than the thing you're working on. That's what my father used to say. And that used to drive me crazy sometimes. You gotta be smarter than the thing you're working on. A week-long battle. You want to see the whole thing from the depths to the heights. The whole thing. That would be awesome. You could probably do a whole movie just on that. On the battle with the Balrog. Let's see, where is the... There it is. that. Okay, the other wing. I'm jumping ahead. I don't know if I'm putting that on yet. And my Balrog doesn't want to stand up yet. No, I am. The epic long week-long throwdown with the Balrog. I'm gonna just stick him over here. Look at that. I just have to build his head. He's looking pretty epic. All right, now we start putting flames in his head. Okay. Fire in his hair. There we go. All right, we take the big one. And we put it in one of these. And that goes on back here. More fire. We'll move this stuff over here so we can get the Balrog up close, up where we can see him. More fire. Shadow and flame. All right, now for his head. That way and this, no. And that way. Oh, there it is. I'm not missing another piece because I haven't missed it. I'm not missing any pieces. I just can't find them. this one. That's correct. Someone should do a fan animation of Gandalf and the Balrog. Week long, full feature film of just Gandalf fighting the Balrog. I'd watch it. Okay, here we go. This and this, getting down to the little tiny detail pieces. He's got a jaw now. Okay, up on top. And you can open and close his jaw. That's fun. Okay, now. Oh, and there they go. Okay, this one goes in. There. And to the horns. We do make two of those. You're just about done. Okay, we attach his horns. Check that out. I can angle him down more. Or up. I think we're up this a little bit more than that. And now we attach his head. There's the Balrog, everyone, in all his glory, his fiery glory. Now we have to build it. We have to get his whip. Attach the thong on the end. I see he attaches in here. Okay, so let's put his whip in his hand. Okay, he's got his whip. I have an extra piece here. Why? Oh, I didn't finish the Balrog's head for some reason. I forgot to put these pieces on. Come on, get with it. There we go. Balrog with his whip. These are extra pieces. These elements were recolored to represent the Balrog's fiery whip of many strands. I am servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Anor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun. Go back to the shadow. All right, let's get him set up inside at the bridge. Let's get the Balrog in position. He sits in there like that. Bring his foot out onto the bridge. And we have the "You shall not pass" plaque to go on it. So we'll grab our Gandalf. Where did our Gandalf end up? There he is. Gandalf fighting the Balrog. You shall not pass, and it can close. And reopen. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I'll try to tip this back so we can see it on the overhead cam. You shall not pass. And it closes. Close up, sit on the bookshelf. You can open it back up, spread his wings. And there we go. The Balrog, Durin's Bane. What is presumed to be the last Balrog in Middle Earth. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is. It's a clean build. It's fun. I like this one. It's a keeper. I just got to figure out where to stick it. I might have to clear off a little spot on some of the games on the bookshelf and stick it up there, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So this has been episode 162. All right, let me swing back over here. Switch our cam back to the forward-facing cam and back to the main screen, main cam. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, remember, hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Thank you everyone who's joined in on the stream. PVZ, Eric, JBB, thank you guys for being in chat. Always makes it fun to give me something to interact with, somebody to interact with and to talk with. Enjoy the conversation, enjoy the chat. Thank you. Again, this has been episode 162, Lego build of the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. I think this is going to be the stream for a few days until Saturday. Stay tuned for Saturday. Hopefully we'll have something special coming along. Until that time, I am Archimedes signing off.